Deuteronomy 28 proves what our ancestors really practiced. Real hoodoo, not commercial hoodoo. Peace and power. I'm Lord Augustus, and this is Real Hoodoo, the covenant-rooted, land-based system of wisdom. Today I'm teaching on how Deuteronomy 28 confirms the message I delivered in How Commercial Hoodoo Was Created, what our ancestors really practiced. Because once you understand Deuteronomy 28, verses 16 through 17, and 47 through 52, you understand why our ancestors could not have practiced commercial hoodoo. They practiced real hoodoo, the survival system. Let's go into the scripture. Deuteronomy 28, 16 through 17 says, "Cursed shall you be in the city, and cursed shall you be in the field. Cursed shall be your basket and your store." That means the people had no economic autonomy, no ability to produce, no ability to store, no ability to trade, no ability to commercialize anything. Their baskets were cursed. Their storehouses were cursed. Their labor was controlled. Their output was taken. This matches exactly what I taught. Enslaved ancestors did not have the freedom, resources, or conditions to create commercial hoodoo. They didn't have shops, catalogs, oils, powders, candles, spell kits, commercial products, or the time, space, or autonomy to run a spiritual business. They were fighting to survive. And real hoodoo is a survival system. Now let's look at Deuteronomy 28, 47 through 52. These verses describe a foreign nation, a foreign culture, a foreign language, a foreign system, a foreign economy, a foreign spiritual structure, coming in and replacing the original way of life. The scripture says the foreign power would take over the land, take over the economy, take over the culture, take over the food, take over the survival system, take over the spiritual structure. That is exactly what happened during slavery. Our ancestors' original land-based covenant line survival system was interrupted, broken, and replaced by a foreign structure. This is the biblical version of the same story I taught. Real Hoodoo was the ancestral survival system. Commercial Hoodoo was created later by outsiders. Deuteronomy 28 shows the original system was taken away. The people were stripped of autonomy. Their cultural practices were disrupted. Their land-based wisdom was interrupted. Their survival tools were replaced. So when people today try to say our ancestors used this oil, our ancestors used this power, our ancestors used this candle, our ancestors bought this product, no. The Bible itself says they couldn't. They didn't have stores. They didn't have markets. They didn't have commercial access. They didn't have economic freedom. They didn't have the ability to produce or sell anything. They had real hoodoo, the survival system, the land, the covenant, the instinct, the wisdom, the endurance, the root. Commercial hoodoo came later. It was created by businesses, not by the ancestors. So Deuteronomy 28 doesn't just support my teaching, it proves it. The scripture describes the exact conditions under which commercial hoodoo could not exist. And history shows the exact moment when commercial hoodoo was created. Real hoodoo is the foundation. Real hoodoo is the root. Real hoodoo is the covenant survival system. And this is real hoodoo.